everybody. Welcome to Hooligans Underground. Welcome to Standing Room Only. And happy
Hey.
Valentine's Day to everybody.
Oh, Lord.
Got some good looking people out there, I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
All that red and pink and prettiness.
That's an
Love
awesome
is in
suit
the
you
air.
got there, Nick.
I might even have a few jokes about love.
Oh,
But then
no.
again, I might not.
I thought love was a joke.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
stank.
Sorry.
Bum.
Shut
Not gonna let the man
All right,
get
well, I'm going to start one off
Hey.
and get the
My bad.
laughs rolling. And I don't know what I'm going to call this one, but we're just going to start it.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Boudreaux.
Woo.
He's the main character.
Mm.
So Boudreaux was driving down the road towards Thibodeau's house yesterday.
Yes.
Now, he noticed a three-legged chicken running along the side of the road. Now, as he drove along, he noticed that chicken was keeping up with him. Yo, he was doing like 50 miles per hour, y'all. Now, when he got to Thibodeau's house, he asked Thibodeau if he had ever seen that crazy three-legged chicken. Thibodeau said, "Yeah, that's my chicken. You know how we like to eat barbecue. We like them chicken legs. Well, I've been studying them genetics, and I learned how to grow a three-legged chicken, so we can have extra drumsticks every time we barbecue." Boudreaux said, "Man, that is so nice. How that taste?" Thibodeau says, "Well, we don't really know yet. We ain't been able to catch one of them yet."
Oh, shit. Your voice went out on me.
My voice?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
I
did
don't
they
know.
put three
How'd the
breaths
chicken
in
taste?
a goddamn container in the
They don't know
soup?
how the chicken tastes. Why? They ain't never caught it.
Okay.
It
All right.
runs too damn
I didn't miss
fast.
the end of it. I don't know why your voice went out on me.
I don't know. It didn't go out in my speakers.
But now,
sound like
Hunter
a
was
man.
IMing me. I think you did it, Hunter.
Dude,
You
Nick,
did
I
it.
love your voice, man. It gives that southern drawl.
I ain't
Yeah.
Southern, bro.
You're not
I'm a coon
southern.
ass. We
You're
different.
just cool.
Oh,
We different.
Okay.
I didn't
We a
know
totally
that.
different breed down here in
Where are
Louisiana.
you from?
One and the same.
Sorry.
Louisiana.
We down from here from Louisiana.
Well, you are
As Randy
south. That
would
is
say.
south. I worked in Louisiana.
Louisiana. Yeah, but
I
we
worked in
don't really
Baton Rouge.
consider ourselves South.
You don't?
We consider ourselves
Hey,
Cajun.
Asian.
Nick,
Cajun.
Yes, sir.
close to the Bentley Hotel?
What?
Bentley.
Said what?
Yeah, you
Bentley
near the
Hotel.
Bentley Hotel?
Never heard of it.
It's the
Bentley
most famous hotel in Louisiana.
Really? Okay.
Well,
I guess
not according to him.
I guess I'll take your word on that there, brother.
Nick says, I've never been arrested or thrown out of there, so I don't know the place.
Yeah.
He says, I just want some
was in
crawfish,
86.
motherfucker.
On Route 86.
No, I
No,
worked
you
in
know,
Baton
in
Rouge
86
for a while.
he's
So.
getting torn out.
All right.
Baton Rouge.
All
Red
right.
State.
Boudreaux walked into the city bar last night. He ordered him martini and another martini. This martini after martini, which is kind of crazy for a coon-ass Cajun. Now, as he got each one, he took the olive out the drink, placed the olive in a jar, and drank the martini. Now, this went on for quite some time, about 2 hours or more. Now, when the jar was full of olives and all the martinis were finished, Boudreaux just got up and left. Now, Thibodeau, sitting down at the other end of the bar, had been watching all of this. And he asked the bartender, Bear. He says, "Yo, Bear, what the hell's going on with that?" Bear says, "Oh, that was just Boudreaux. His wife, Marie, must have sent him out for a jar of olives."
Hey, Bear, I've heard that name
Abe is usually the lawyer, but I switch him up this time. All right, I'm gonna do one more quick one, then we'll do open mic. And this is one. It might even have a little love in it because it's got Marie in here.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yep. Now, after they had been married about 20 years, Marie woke up in the middle of the night and she noticed that Boudreaux was not in bed. Now, she got up and went looking for him. Now, she finally found Boudreaux sitting on the front porch, crying like a little baby. So she said, Boudreaux, what's the matter, baby? And he asks her, he says, you remember 20 years ago when we fooled around and you got pregnant and your papa told me to either marry you or I was going to jail? He said, well, I sure do remember that. What that got to do with you crying like a baby right now? Now Boudreaux, bawling his eyes out, he looks up at Marie. He says, baby, today is the day I would have gotten out of jail. And that's a love story, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Family.
Love it.
Hey,
yeah, sure.
hi, Kanela.
All right, it's time for open mic. I see Gleesa
Okay.
jumping.
I'll go.
He's going.
All right.
Yay, Gleesa! Yay!
All right, everybody, let's welcome Gleesa to the stage.
Oh, you got
Yay,
your bow and
Gleesa.
arrow.
Here we go.
Hey, Gleesa.
Yay. So I have some stupid Valentine's jokes because most of my jokes are pretty stupid. But
No, it's funny.
how do you keep jewelry safe on Valentine's Day?
Good question.
Wait a minute. Ask that again.
How do you keep jewelry safe on Valentine's Day?
I don't know.
You lock it.
Lock it. Oh, a little lock
Oh, nice.
Lock it.
Cute.
Oh, how clever.
And what do you call a romance that starts at the aquarium?
A fish.
All
tail.
wet.
Well, they call it guppy love. Now, I have my differences with this joke. Why should you fall in love with a pastry chef?
Because he'll feed you.
It says he'll never desert you. But my
Oh.
feeling is if I'm in love with a pastry chef, I want my just desserts. That's just the way I feel about
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Yeah, cute.
And what is the difference between love and marriage?
Hmm.
Good question.
Love,
Marriage, you're dedicated.
love is blind, and marriage is an eye opener.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
True,
Oh,
true,
Lord
true.
have mercy.
Indeed so.
That is fucking awesome.
And what do you say to people on Valentine's? Oh, single people. What do you say to single people on Valentine's Day?
Good luck.
Better luck next
No.
Good luck next year.
Happy
Don't do it.
Independence Day.
time.
And what did the octopus say to the other octopus on Valentine's Day?
I'm gonna hold your hand.
That's
hand.
exactly right, Wyvern. I
You
want to
suck.
hold your hand.
Oh, That's funny.
I know, 8.
And what did the paperclip say to the magnet? I find you very attractive.
That's what that's
That's clever.
something like
And what do you call a romantic ship?
Romantic ship.
Love
the
boat.
Love Boat.
Hi, Ken.
A courtship.
A court.
Good.
And that's what happens during a divorce.
Do you like Star Wars? Because you're the only one for me. You're the only one. Yoda?
Yoda.
You're the
Oh,
only one.
Yoda.
Yoda, only one.
Yoda only.
And what did one light bulb say to the other on Valentine's
You
Day?
turn me
You
on.
light me up
I love you a whole lot.
a whole lot.
A whole lot. Yeah, almost five
Almost
light
60
bulbs.
watts.
Almost five
I
light
love you a
bulbs.
whole lot.
Yeah.
I love you a lot.
I love you a whole lot. And this is to my significant otter. Yeah.
That
Our
doesn't
love
look like
like
an
a
otter.
needle. It's so special to me.
So
special.
Special with a
Oh.
needle.
And that's all I have.
Yeah,
I left on a down one.
Gleesa.
Down one.
Hey, way to go.
Way to go.
All right, big hand for Gleesa.
I gotta wet my whistle to whistle.
Keep your hands off your desk.
All right, let me find a special one. All right, Clotilde. He tells Thibodeau one day. She said, "Tib, the house sure needs to be painted." Thibodeau says, "Not now. It's wintertime. You do it in the wintertime." A couple months later, Clotilde comes home with a few gallons of paint. Says, "Tib, the house still needs to be painted." Thibodeau said, "Not yet. Still too cold out there. Can't paint in the cold weather." Now summer rolls around, and Clotilde, she done decided to start the painting herself.
Uh-oh.
You know, like most women do. She can't wait. Now Thibodeau, he done pulled out a bucket, and he's sitting on it, drinking beer, watching Clotilde paint the house.
Oh.
Now Boudreaux walks by. He says, "Tib, ain't you ashamed of yourself? Why the hell you sitting there drinking a beer while your wife doing all that painting?" Now Thibodeau, he looked at Boudreaux, then he looked at Clotilde, then he looked back at Boudreaux. He says, "Man, that's simple. Clotilde don't like beer." But apparently she likes to paint, y'all.
God,
She's up
wow,
in
you love
the
that one.
She'd have to be with him, right?
Yeah, you gotta be.
All right, Boudreaux and Thibodeau down at the Bayou Bar last weekend. Now Thibodeau announced that he was getting married.
Uh-oh.
I know what happened to Clotilde. I don't know. Now Boudreaux says,
Who's that?
"Who is the lady?" Thibodeau says, "Well, me and Mary Lou, the little redhead down the Bayou store. We gonna get married." Boudreaux says, "Oh, Tib, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're 75 years old. That little girl can't be but like 30. Thibodeau replies, "What's wrong with that, Boudreaux? She's about the same age as my first wife when I married her." All right, I kind of screwed that one up.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
We got it.
We got it. We got it.
All right, here's a good one. This is an
All
old
right.
one, but it's a good one. All right, y'all. Boudreaux, he recently had him some surgery.
Uh-oh.
Now he was waking up in the recovery room, and he opened up his eyes, and what he seen was Marie standing right there.
Wow.
He said, "Cher, you look so beautiful." He drifted back off to sleep. Now that made Marie feel really good. Now a little while later, he woke up again. He looked at Marie, and he mumbled, "You cute." Now Marie, she a little disappointed in that. She says, "What happened to beautiful, Boudreaux?" "Man, them drugs must be wearing off."
That's so mean. Oh, Lord.
That's what it was.
We're dope. We're dope.
All right. Open mic.
Wyvern.
Okay, I'll come up, buddy.
Come on,
Can I
I'm
not?
sitting on a chair, though. I'm sitting on a damn chair because I'm too tired to stand up. I'm too tired. I got a couple of Valentine ones, but
All right.
you
Let's
know,
welcome
Valentine's.
Wild.
Aw,
Yeah,
thanks,
You gotta let
buddy.
welcome.
You know, this is the holiday that reminds you if you don't got a special somebody, you're alone, and that's me. A young man's waiting in line at a post office, and he notices an older man in the corner of the office licking stamps that say love on them. And he's putting all these stamps on big pink envelopes. The man takes a bottle of perfume after that from his jacket pocket and spraying the envelopes. Well, curiosity gets the better of the young man, so he walks over and he says, "What are you doing?" And the older guy says, "Well, I'm sending out 500 Valentine cards with the phrase, 'Guess who?' written inside." "Why?" the young man asks. The man smiles and says, "Because I'm a divorce lawyer."
Oh.
There he is. Scumbags.
He's drumming up business.
What do farmers give their wives on Valentine's Day?
Hmm.
Hugs
shit.
and kisses. What's the difference between a calendar and you?
Don't know.
A calendar's got a date on Valentine's Day. Yeah. Two ate on a roof on Valentine's Day and they fell in love and got married. Their wedding ceremony wasn't anything fancy, but the reception was off. Some. Hey, what did the French chef give his wife for Valentine's Day?
What?
A hug and a quiche. Do you know Valentine's Day is a huge holiday for skunks? Did you know that? Because they're all very sentimental.
Sentimental.
Sentimental, yes. I'm gonna have some for Gleesa tonight too. I gotta tell you, I got some for Gleesa tonight. All right, first off, accountants and their ilk, and you know Gleesa's in banking, so I'm gonna have some banking and accountant jokes here. An accountant's having a hard time sleeping, so he goes to see his doctor and he says, "Doc, I just can't get to sleep at night." The doctor's like, "Well, have you tried counting sheep?" He says, "Well, that's the problem. I make a mistake and then I spend 3 hours trying to find it."
That's the backer. That is Gleesa.
I do that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do that. That's my job. I do
That
that.
is Gleesa. All the way.
If an accountant's wife can't sleep, what does she say? She says, "Darling, can you tell me about your work?"
We're to sleep right quick.
So 3 engineers and 3 accountants are traveling by train to a conference, and at the station, the 3 accountants each buy a ticket and watch as the 3 engineers buy 1 ticket. "How are 3 people going to travel on only 1 ticket?" asks an accountant. "Watch, you'll see," answers the engineer. So they all get on the train, and the accountants take their respective seats, but all 3 engineers cram into a restroom, close the door, and shortly after the train's departed, the conductor comes around collecting the tickets. He knocks on the toilet door and says, "Tickets, please," and the door opens a crack. 1 arm emerges with a ticket. The conductor takes it and moves on. The accountants see all this and think, "Whoa, what a clever idea." So after the conference, the accountants decide they're going to copy the engineers on the return trip and save money. And when they get to the station, they buy 1 ticket for the return trip. To their astonishment, though, the engineers don't buy any ticket at all. "How are you going to travel without a ticket?" asks one perplexed accountant. "Well, watch and you're going to see," says the engineer. When they board the train, all 3 accountants cram into a toilet. The 3 engineers cram into another one nearby. The train departs. Shortly afterward, one of the engineers leaves the toilet and walks over to the toilet where the accountants are hiding. He knocks on the door and says, "Tickets, please."
Busted.
This guy goes to a psychologist. He says, "I got a real problem. I can't stop thinking about sex." Psychologist says, "Well, let's see what we can find out." He pulls out ink blots. He says, "What is this a picture of?" And the man turns it upside down, around, and he goes, "Well, it looks like a man and a woman on a bed making love." Psychologist says, "Very interesting." He shows him the next picture. "What is this a picture of?" he says. The man looks and he turns it in different directions. He goes, "Well, that's a man and a woman on a bed making love." Psychologist tries again with a third ink blot, and he says the same question. "Well, what do you see in this picture?" And the patient again turns it in all directions. He goes, "It looks like a man and a woman on a bed making love." The psychologist says, "Well, yes, you do seem to be obsessed with sex." "Me," says the patient. "You're the one who keeps showing me the dirty fucking pictures." All right, that's mine for the night, boys and girl.
All right, big hand for why.
Why not?
I'm still chuckling over that engineer's joke.
That's clever.
All right, here's a good one, y'all. Now, Boudreaux, he asked Little T the other day. Now, y'all remember T? That's Tofield. I just want to keep telling y'all that.
Oh, I thought that was little Thibodeau.
Thibodeau.
No, that's why I'm telling y'all it's Tofield. Little Boudreaux.
All right.
All right, so Boudreaux tells Tofield the other day. He says, "Did you chop down that apple tree in the backyard?" Little T says he did not. Boudreaux asked him again, and again, Little T said no. Now, I think y'all are right. I think this should be Little Boo.
Yeah.
All right, let me start over.
Okay.
All right, Boudreaux, he asked Little Boudreaux the other day. He said, "Did you chop down the apple tree in the backyard, boy?" And Little Boo, he says, "I did not." And Boudreaux asked him again. And again, Little Boo said no. And Boudreaux tells him, "It ain't nice to lie to your papa." Remember that story about George Washington?
Yeah.
He chopped down that cherry tree.
Oh, yeah.
He fessed up to what he had done, and his daddy was not mad. He says, Boudreaux said, "Okay, Papa, I did it. I done chopped down that tree." Now, at that point, Boudreaux turns Boo over and proceeds to whip his ass. Now, after the spanking was over, Boudreaux rubbing his, Little Boo rubbing his now very sore bottom, he asked, "But Papa, you said that George Washington's daddy didn't get mad at him. Why you spank me?" Boudreaux said, "Because George's daddy wasn't in the damn tree when he chopped it down."
That was great.
All right, with that, I'm gonna call open mic, and then I'm gonna do a good special one. Nyxie wants to come up here and tell us some jokes.
Yay, next
So
week.
everybody, let's welcome Nyxie to the stage.
I'm a glutton for punishment, so I guess you guys are gonna come with me.
Sure.
God. I can't reach the mic.
No kidding.
Oh,
Shit.
Lord. Get on the stool. Get on the stool. Sit.
There you go.
Higher stiletto.
Whoa.
Sorry. Whoa, what was that?
You're so short,
Let me
Nyxie.
edit it.
What's
See
with
if
you?
I can edit it.
Why are you so
Okay.
short?
My size in real life.
I
Yeah.
can
Sit
make
on
this
the
lower.
stool.
Hold on.
Nyxie's
Alright,
gonna
There we
leap.
go.
Oh,
Okay.
look.
Oh, well,
Now
now
she's
you
on the
know.
stool.
Oh, no,
Make
no,
it
no.
bigger.
Stand up, baby girl.
Why?
It's because you lowered the mic. It's way funnier.
Oh. Okay.
There
Okay.
you go. Oh,
Oh
that's
my
awesome.
God. Oh, thank you.
Bitch.
Okay. Excuse me. My grandson is asking me to do something for him right now. He has
He's just gonna have to
radar.
wait.
He has radar. Okay, so what do the movies Titanic and The Sixth Sense have in common?
What? I didn't hear it.
What do the movies Titanic and The Sixth Sense have in common?
Oh, the Sixth Sense.
What?
They see dead
I see dead people.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Oh my god.
Um, okay. So when you die, what part of the body dies last?
Dick.
The penis.
Your
Nope.
nerves.
No, the pupils, because they dilate. You know, there's no official training for trash collectors, right?
For
They
what?
just pick the
For what?
trash collectors. There's no official training for trash collectors. They just pick
Trash
things up as they go. I love this one. Sorry. Okay, so what's the difference between a golfer and a skydiver?
Don't
Okay, so
know.
One hits a ball and the other one kills himself.
no, a golfer goes whack. Ah, darn. And a skydiver goes, oh darn, and whack.
Whack!
Shit.
I love this shit. Oh, this is funny.
Okay. So a friend of mine went bald years ago, but still carries around an old comb. He just can't part with it.
Left or right side?
I want to die peacefully in my sleep, like my grandfather did, not screaming in terror like the passengers in his car. And that is not that's actually real. That's real.
Oh,
He sucked. He scared the shit out of me. Okay, so what sits at the bottom of the sea and twitches?
What?
Lawyers.
Lawyers. What?
Twitches.
Jimmy Hoffa?
No, a nervous wreck. What do you call a woman who sets fire to all her bills?
My ex.
Bernadette.
I got it.
That's my new ex's name.
I was kidnapped by mimes once. They did unspeakable things to me.
Can you imagine mom? Oh my god!
What did the full glass say to the empty glass?
You're only full.
You only have. Where's the other half?
Girl,
Full-
you
you're
look
full of
drunk.
shit.
Oh,
You're drunk.
Is it a Hey, thank you. Is it ignorance or apathy that's destroying the world today?
Yes.
I couldn't care
Lack of
less.
apathy.
I don't know, and I don't care.
I think it's China.
Did you hear about the Italian chef who died?
Oh Lord.
No.
He passed away.
You paused.
He had a lot of carbs.
Okay, so why can't you explain puns to kleptomaniacs?
I can't hear you, hon. just drifted off. So
Okay.
quiet, I couldn't
Why
hear
can't
what
you
Spiel.
explain? Why can't you explain puns to kleptomaniacs?
Oh, puns.
Puns.
Okay.
They always take things literally. They all laughed when I said I wanted to be a comedian, but well, wait,
Oh,
wait,
oh,
they're not laughing now.
Oh,
that was too funny. Oh my god, that was.
Here is the best
Odd one,
comeback
you're
that you
right.
can ever tell somebody. Well, you're not completely useless. You can always serve as a bad example.
Hey, that's not funny. That's what people tell me. People-
I'm saving that
People
one.
tell me that all the time. It's not funny.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
One lights a fire and the other will kill you.
No, one is really heavy and the other is a lighter. A little lighter. Two guys walk into a bar. The third guy ducks.
That was smart, dude.
Smart guy.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, Hope. Plug your ears.
Plug your ears.
And
Oh,
God
Lord.
said to John, "Come forth, and you shall be granted eternal life." But John came fifth and won a toaster.
Lie.
Sorry.
I love that one.
John want a toaster?
I stand corrected, said the man in the orthopedic shoes. What's the best thing about Switzerland?
About what?
I don't know, but their flag is a huge plus.
Me
The whole
too.
thing just went right over my head.
I
Totally
miss,
Well,
I miss
Nothing new
The
about
Switzerland,
that,
their
Randy.
flag is a plus.
Slow down and say.
I know, I
Yes,
know.
Talk slow.
I-
He's
yeah.
he's ready.
Okay, so how do you make holy water?
I don't know how.
You boil the hell out of it. Will glass coffins be a success?
What?
It remains to be seen.
The glass coffins be a success.
I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now. Okay. What's Forrest Gump's email password?
Email what?
Email password.
Forrest Gump. Oh.
1
Okay.
Forrest 1.
One
One
Forrest.
Forrest one.
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 Another Elmo Fudd one.
One.
It was-
One.
One.
One, buddy, one.
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 I was wondering why the ball was getting bigger, and then it hit me. Do you want to hear a constructive joke? Or a construction joke? Construction.
Construction, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm still working on it.
Still working on it.
Under construction.
And since it's Valentine's Day. Though I enjoy the sport, I can never date a tennis player because love means nothing to them.
I'm missing out on almost every joke.
Love.
Why couldn't you date a tennis player?
Because love means nothing to them.
Oh, well, love is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love is bad in tennis.
Nothing.
Even Steven, nothing.
Okay, so if you'll indulge me, I have a true story to tell you.
Oh, good.
Okay, so my oldest son, he's going to be 33 this year. He was 2 years old. We had gotten a cat. We got a cat. And She was sweet, calico, real pretty. And he would just constantly bug her and bug her and bug her. And I was just like, one night, about 2 in the morning, I woke up and I had this thing on me, this mass of sticky just. And I wake up, I'm like, oh my God. My cat had a whole thing of Vaseline on it. I mean, completely up.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. And my son's over there. He's got Vaseline all over him. And I'm like, I'm kind of freaking out going, oh shit, what am I going to do? So, try and clean the cat up as best I can. Nothing's working. And it's finally around 8 or 9 in the morning. I called.
The cat ate Vaseline?
No, my son
All over it.
with it.
Oh, the son did it. He got
Yeah. Yeah. So
Boys will be bullies.
I called different vets and things like that, and one of them actually hung up on me because I said I have a cat that has a lot of Vaseline on it. How do I get it off? It sounds pretty bad.
It sounds like
They actually
They
I
thought
had
you were
one
screwing
actually.
your cat. Yeah.
They thought I was doing a prank call. So I actually called a groomer, and they said, well, you know what they use for oil slicks with the seagulls and wildlife?
Dawn.
They use Dawn.
Yeah.
So I was really glad because Dawn took grease out of my way and then some.
Well, yeah. Grease on it.
And I actually, after that, I would give my cat baths, and she loved it.
Our cat is an outside cat, but it's also an inside cat. It's like 50-50.
Yeah.
And when she goes out, you know what she does?
Good job, baby girl.
Yay.
All right. Big hand for Nyxie, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm gonna skip my joke, and we're gonna go straight to the next comedian. Who was it? Actually, Kanela. Kanela. Got it. I'm gonna remember that from now on. All right, everybody, let's welcome Kanela to the stage.
Yay.
Hello. So, you guys seemed to like my stories last week, so I'm going to tell you a few more, but this is going to be about my little brother. So, his nickname, I call him Little E, although he's built like a sumo wrestler.
I can relate to that.
Little E. Well, he was a little kid when I named him that, gave him that nickname.
Yeah.
But anyway, but he's super intelligent. He graduated a year early from high school and graduated top of his class.
Awesome.
Wow, that's great.
Yep. And he's always been very smart. And however, when he was a child, I used to think he was just one lab accident from being a supervillain.
I get that too.
And that's because of a few things that he did. So one time, the family, we were out fishing, and he said he wanted to go home. And, we're like, well, we're not ready to go home yet. You're just going to have to wait. Well, Mom and Dad said that, right? So we're all just sitting there fishing, and it was a pay lake, so people had to pay to go there. So we're fishing, and he grabbed the snacks. We had those, what are those little balls called? Those little cheese balls? They're crunchy.
They're called for cheese balls, yeah.
Cheese balls. Don't eat something like that. They're like Cheetos, but they're round, little round balls.
Well, is it bait or is it a snack?
Yeah, cheese balls.
Cheese puffs.
Yeah.
I got a lot
Got them up north.
Maybe?
Yeah, cheese puffs.
Where I come from, cheese balls are bait.
Cheese puffs.
Cheese puffs.
I like cheesy
Yeah.
puffs.
So whatever they're called, we figure, he's just going to grab and get some. And what he did was he took the lid off and he threw it in the lake to feed the fish.
Oh Lord, I would have killed it. I would have drowned my son.
No, that's brilliant.
My
That's
cheese
he's,
balls.
no,
Not only did
he's bringing the
That could
fish
be
to him.
illegal, actually.
Bastard child.
He's bringing in
But-
the fish.
Wow.
Chumming up the water.
Yeah, he's
So-
chumming the water, right?
So what ended up
That's
happening?
legal.
So what ended up happening, instead of the fish, getting, caught, the fish ate the cheese balls and went to sleep. And, and nobody was catching anything. And people started fussing at us, and we had to leave. He wanted to go, so he fixed it, so we had to go.
Damn.
So another time, we had a town meeting, and it was like at the end of August, and it was really hot. So they put a tent up, and
You mind me asking where you're located?
in Indiana.
All right.
Oh,
so I can imagine.
My part of town. I'm from Cincinnati.
Okay, okay.
Indiana. So okay, yeah. I
I'm in
get
New
you.
Hampshire.
Yeah,
okay,
they have
so,
pay lakes
you
up
know,
there. A lot of people don't know about the pay lakes, but yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I'm just telling some stories here.
Wanna
So
get fish.
so we had the mayor wanted to speak, and so we went downtown, and again, little E wanted to go home, and he was told, no, we gotta we gotta stay, and we're gonna hear the mayor speak. So he kind of walked around a little bit, and when nobody was looking except for me, he grabbed a tent stake and pulled up the stake and knocked the tent down.
Well, being a kid, God bless him.
But I was fast enough, and I snatched him up and kind of hit him behind me, so nobody, like, the tent started falling, like the pegs went poop, 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 and this huge tent started falling. And so I was like, ooh, somebody's gonna get crushed or something crazy. So I started screaming, run, the tent is falling. So everybody starts running, and everybody's like, how did this happen? And I just, like, come on. So I just took my little brother over to my parents, and I said, y'all need to put him in the stroller.
This little bastard.
Get him out of here, quick.
Hey, little brothers.
Probably didn't put him in a dog.
Why
I
parents
get
have
it.
leashes on their kids. This is
Somebody deal with this little bastard.
So
Boy, I put him in a dog crib.
so then, another time, he was tired of the kids in the neighborhood would pick on him because he was the smallest, right?
Mhm.
And he's like, okay, I'm going. If they can't respect me, they're gonna fear me.
Oh shit.
So again,
I feel
he's
that.
only about 4 years old when all this happened.
Oh yeah,
I love this.
but he's 12 years old in his mind.
So one day, the biggest bully on the street was riding his bike, and when he went past our gate, little E took a stick and stuck it into the front tire.
Fuck you, bully.
Oh,
I got something for you. How you like that?
What was it, downhill?
I want to meet your brother. It seems like we get along.
He flew over the handlebars, but luckily he hit the grass instead of the sidewalk. But he flew, and I was like, I ran over, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you okay? And then I'm like, why would you do that? I assumed he was experimenting, but no.
No, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow, but that's physics right there.
Oh yeah. I love your brother. I want to meet him.
That's your brother? I thought it was your son.
He sounds like my kind of people.
That was my little brother.
Oh,
Go
That
ahead, I'm
sounds like
sorry.
what I would do when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
go ahead, I'm sorry.
All right. So to finish up, I got a few cheesy pickup lines for you.
Oh.
Yay! Love those.
Awesome. Yeah,
Does
I
any
love these
work
kind
on
of
you?
things.
Because I'll memorize
Love
it.
those.
Well, if they're
Yeah,
cheesy,
yeah,
you don't want to
definitely.
memorize them, you dork.
Oh no, it's Kanela.
God damn,
I like
no.
her.
I got a couple to share with you after you're done.
Yeah, I want to hear these. These
All
would be
right,
great.
everybody hates me.
Okay.
I'll show them.
Okay. Aw, nobody hates you.
Oh yes,
Aw.
they do.
No,
Aw.
don't use these cheesy lines, though. Jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you can copy them down. You know, I'll put them in
Oh,
the
I have
nearby
a
chat. And y'all
pen
can
and-
have.
I have a
So
pen and paper.
the first one is your name Google? Because you have everything I've been searching for.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
They say nothing lasts forever. So would you be my nothing?
That's not cool. I've already been somebody nothing.
That's a good one.
I'd say God bless you, but it looks like he already has.
Oh,
damn.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, girl.
I hope our love will be like the number pi, irrational and endless.
Cute.
Forever and ever and
That's a
ever.
good one. That's a nice one for Valentine's.
Even in zero gravity, I would still fall for you.
Oh,
Are you a broom? Because you've swept me off my feet. I believe in following my dreams. Can I have your Instagram? I never believed in love at first sight, but that's before I saw you. The end. Thank you.
Wow, good Valentine's.
You're great.
All right, everybody, big hand for Kanela.
Now you want to hear the way I picked up my wife?
How?
All
Her
right.
underwear was under your mattress. We
I
all know
walked
that.
up to her after I was dancing with another girl. And
Uh-huh.
I noticed her and our eyes locked and everything. And I walked up to her and I said, "Can I have a quarter?" And she says, "You want a quarter?" I said, "Yeah, I need a quarter." And so she gave me a quarter. And she goes, "By the way, why do you need a quarter?" I said, "Because I promised my mother I would call her as soon as I met an angel."
Aw.
And
Nice.
I did. I mean, I didn't make the phone call, and we started dancing. She asked
did
for
or
a quarter
didn't make
back,
the
and I
phone
said,
call?
"What quarter?"
Did you make the phone call?
No, the dude never made the call. I said, "Go call her," and he goes, "No, I'll talk to her later." And I said, "Yeah, I bet you make a lot of quarters that way."
But you
All right,
know,
guys, I
some
think
of
we got
some
time
of
for
your
one
lines,
more.
Reminded me of what I would have used, but I think mine was
So
the
open
best.
mic. Hope you was jumping up here early. You want to tell some?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
come
a
on,
couple
Hope.
if I have time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead.
got time.
Woo!
All right,
You guys
go ahead,
were
Hope.
so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have to work with me here. These are knock jokes.
Love knock, knock,
Okay.
knock.
Valentine's Day knock jokes. So get ready. Yeah,
Okay.
get ready for my knock. Knock.
Who's there?
Who's
Who's
there?
Who's there?
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
Orange
Orange
juice.
juice too.
Orange juice stunning.
Apparently, you haven't been paying
I'm writing these
attention.
down.
Knock.
Hey,
Who's there?
Who's there?
there?
Snow.
No.
Snow use. I can't stop thinking about you. Knock.
Who's
Who's
there?
there?
There.
Candace.
Candace who?
Who?
Candace be love.
Wow, more more Valentine's stuff. Cool.
Okay, this one's really good. You start.
Umbrella.
Knock, knock.
Knock.
Who's there?
You.
You.
Boo! Boo!
I'm unprepared.
I swear. You
Ah, that
make
was
your
funny
sense
for
to
me.
Make me groan. Oh, God.
Knock knock. This one, I gotta dedicate all of these to Asher now. Okay, knock knock.
All right, who's
Yeah.
Who's there?
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda, hello.
Baby Yoda one for me.
I love that.
Yoda, one for me. I got
Yoda one for me. Oh my god.
Knock knock. Okay, I need to dedicate these to my hubby because he's here too. Okay, damn. These are okay. Knock knock. Pauline.
Who's there?
Pauline.
Halloween who?
Pauline who?
I think I'm Pauline in love with you.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
The interrupting girlfriend.
The what?
The interrupting
I
girlfriend.
love you.
Who?
Yeah. No, I wasn't gonna give you that one.
Okay. Okay, one more. A couple more. Knock. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Who's there?
Chocolates.
Chocolate too.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Chocolates.
Chocolate too.
Knock knock.
Who's
Who's
there?
there?
Chocolates.
Chocolate too.
Knock knock.
Oh my god.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange, you glad I
Orange
didn't
who?
Aren't you glad I didn't
Aren't
say
you glad I didn't keep asking for chocolates?
Oh my goodness.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Honeydew.
Honey,
Honeydew who?
Honey, do you want to tell me why you aren't wearing your wedding ring?
Oh.
Okay, one last one. I'll give you guys a goodbye.
In 34 years, I've never taken mine off.
Aww.
Aw.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Hershey's.
Hershey's who?
Hershey's kiss. Mwah.
All right, everybody.
Door.
That was so good. We're gonna call that a wrap.
Wait a minute, I have one more
Good
thing.
job.
Okay.
Yes, I have one more thing to say, Nick.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead. Go.
Life's all about perspective. Now think about it. Sinking of the Titanic was a miracle to all the lobsters in the ship's kitchen.
You think so?
Oh my god, that's too funny.
All
It
right,
is-
so let's ready to wrap it up, boys and girls.
All right.
Let's
All right,
wait.
everybody. Before we wrap it up, before everybody leaves, we got a Valentine's Day party over at
We do?
Pepper's with the Serendipity Land,
Serendip.
and host Hope put a lot of work into it. So everybody here is invited.
Ooh.
So it's a neat. Thank y'all for coming.
The tip
Thank y'all
jar
for
is the
laughing with us.
register in the
Thank
bag
y'all for
at the
making us
bar.
laugh.
At the bar,
Thank
there's
See y'all next week.
you.